The ties that bind India and Trinidad and Tobago are not merely diplomatic in nature. These are ties of ancestry, of kinship, of sacrifice, and of love. On your first visit to our country, you were not then Prime Minister, but as part, a cultural ambassador as part of the World Hindu Conference in 2002. Today, sir, you return as the head of a government of more than 1.4 billion people. You return as a distinguished and celebrated leader whose influence transcends boundaries. We bow to you, sir.
Whether tilling the soil, planting the rice fields, the lagoon as we call it, or selling chai on the pathway of life, making these footsteps from humble beginnings to honorable prime ministers of different countries in the world. I extend a warm swagatam, a warm welcome to the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Bangladesh, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and our very own Honorable Prime Minister, the beloved Kamla Prasad Bisesa ji. This is not just a diplomatic occasion, but a cultural homecoming. As we all know, 180 साल पहले, 180 years ago, हमारे पूर्वजों बाहर से छोड़ करके, भारत देश से छोड़ करके, ये देश पहुंच गए. They arrived here on the shores of Trinidad and Tobago. They brought with them not just manual labor in the cane fields, but a bhasha, a language, a cuisine that is infectious, a music, a value system that continue to enrich the Trinidad and Tobago soil and society. That legacy lives on in the Ram Leela, in the beats of the tacit drums, Bhojpuri folk songs, various dance art forms, Holi, Deepavali, and the list goes on. Prime Minister Modi's presence here today is a recognition of the enduring connection. It is my privilege to invite our Honorable Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamla Prasad Bisesa ji, a lawyer, a long-standing politician, and the second-time Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Let's stand as we welcome on stage Shri Kamla Prasad Bisesa ji, Honorable Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. Can I say namaste, Sitaram, good evening, everyone. Our very distinguished guest of honor, Shri Narendra Modi ji, Prime Minister of the Republic of India. Honorable Jaishankar, Minister of Foreign Affairs, all other ministers and the delegation from the Republic of India, Cabinet Ministers, Parliamentary Secretaries, His Excellency High Commissioner of India and his lovely wife, and may I say, His Excellency the High Commissioner of India has worked really hard with us. Can we give him a round of applause, please? All senior government officials, distinguished guests, members of the Indian diaspora, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, I say again, namaste, Sitaram, and good evening. This evening, we are graced by the presence of someone near and dear to us. We are graced by a leader whose visit is not just a matter of protocol, but a profound honor for us. And so I am deeply privileged to join everyone here to welcome one of the world's most respected, most admired, visionary leaders, the Honorable Shri Narendra Modi ji, Prime Minister of the Republic of India, and his delegation on this very historic state visit to Trinidad and Tobago. Prime Minister Modi, your presence is a great inspiration to all of us, particularly to the Indo-Trinidadian community, whose roots are planted in the same blessed Indian soil from which you emerged. This special community diaspora event is part of a packed schedule of official engagements, including an address to a joint assembly of our parliament, and that will take place tomorrow, as well as the signing of several memoranda of understanding between our two nations. So tonight we honor the revered cultural and familial bonds between our people. These bonds transcend time and distance, uniting us in a shared history and a shared future. Prime Minister Modi, you are a transformational force who has refined governance of India and positioned your country as a prominent and dominant global power. Through your visionary and futuristic initiatives, you have modernized the Indian economy. You have empowered over 1 billion citizens, and above all, you have instilled pride in the hearts of all Indians all over the world. And yet it's not only your governance, sir, but it's your reverence for heritage that has brought us together tonight. On your first visit to our country, you were not then Prime Minister, but as part, a cultural ambassador as part of the World Hindu Conference in 2002. Today, sir, you return as the head of a government of more than 1.4 billion people. You return as a distinguished and celebrated leader whose influence transcends boundaries. We bow to you, sir. What inspires this gathering most is your enduring commitment to the Indian diaspora, promoting culture, history, and the spirit of our shared journey. The ties that bind India and Trinidad and Tobago are not merely diplomatic in nature. These are ties of ancestry, of kinship, of sacrifice, and of love. We are bound by history, by shared struggle, and we're bound by common dreams. The journey that began 180 years ago in 1845 with the arrival of Fatal Razak at Nelson Island has evolved into a story of resilience, transformation, and success. Those early Indian migrants